ブリットさん、こんばんは。ランクマッチをやっていきます。あ、そうそう、あれ見たよ。ケビンか。おもろかった。了解です。ケビンのルクロイがポロポロするやつおもろいね。やっぱ結構なんか変なエラー出てるよな。見た見た。あ、バイエズ。あとなんかワールドシリーズがかかってるやつで逆転されるのもおもろかったけどな。お、ハニガーゴールド。おもろいね。音楽がなんかいい感じだったわ。っていうかキャッチャールクロイ使ってるのがまず面白いわ。なかなかいないやろルクロイ使ってる人。550ぐらいで。あとイモータルのギブソンが打たれすぎて切れとったな。あ、マーチンさんいらっしゃい、こんばんは。当たらんかな。っていうかロッキーズ今日ストーリーまた打ってたね。うわバングバング。強すぎやって。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Conquerors and the Conquerors. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Striding in, Bass. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 0.
Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. 2-2. Popped him up. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Griffey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in the game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with two away. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is stepping in. Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Stepping into the box, Oral Orr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate. For ball one. 1-0 home. Seared down the first baseline. And Giambi can't get there. It's a fair ball down the line. Throw into second.
そうそう、それぐらいがいつもやっ
So
て
a
ます
runner
ね。
reported second here with one away. And standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. One strike to Pujols. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-0 to him now. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball four. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he climbed through here. Ruth is there. And that's the third out. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Chipper Jones. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Settling in now, Stan Musial. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And no swing apparently, ball one. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
怖いわ。
Now to the plate, Mike Piazza, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a
あ、
way to
投
keep
球
that
視点
thing
ね、
tucked and
こ
play
れ
with the
か
big
ね、
part of
ス
the
ト
field.
ライクゾーンに気分によって変えてますね。
Is taken ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more
ピッチャー。
favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Popped him up. Cano over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Into the box, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And Cano, don't you know, is going to
Nice
reach.
Cano.
It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting 7.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And he's out on the tag. Back to Giambi, and they get the double play. So here's Joe Mauer trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Riding in once again, Bass. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here comes Junior. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. So 1-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ken Griffey Jr. is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him.
Nice Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater. This guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bouncer to the left side. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number
あ、
2.
本当に開くんや来るんや。
Stepping up to the plate, Oral Orr will try to follow up the double in his
やばいな。
last at bat with another big hit right here. There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. The relay, not in time.
怪我
It's
だ
in
け
there
は
with
し
a
ないよう
double.
にしてほしい。
At the plate, Albert Pujols, runner in scoring position with two guns. Hit out towards second. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the... So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tapped up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Chipper Jones. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
ブレーブスポストシーズン出れそうやから。
1-1 pitch to Chipper. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Again, a 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP Jason Giambi. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning.
そうそう若いの
Now it's
フィリーズの
Blake
やけど
Griffey
フィリーズ
Jr.
ブレー
He'll
ブス
start things out here in a tie ball
こ
game.
れから強
This
いと
game
思う
is
けど
rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
あとはピッチャーがどれだけ頑張れるかやね。
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work
No.
a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And Giambi will stay with this one for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. High chopper towards first. Giambi fields it cleanly.
マジでこいつ
Takes
打
it
て
to
ん
the
わ。
bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Fouled away. Seaver's ready. 0-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And it's 1-2.
No
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough. Digging in, Stan Musial popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Swinger.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And then this is inside 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cano moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll step out and ask for time. He'll be trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Bouncer down the line. That one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down.
What a play by Chipper. To first. Got him. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Stepping up now, Felix Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Missed with a slider.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. Jones ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bass. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 0.
Popped him up. Cano is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this is popped up back behind second. Or ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Albert now.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him.
Okay.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Aaron Judge.
いや、ジャッジでいこう。
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more. 4-0-4. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Bass waits on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep.
Oh.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Base hit into right center.
振り遅れ。
Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Starting with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
いやー、丸ちゃん。しかし打てる気がしない。
Shohei Ohtani will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And this one runs in on him as he can't.
はい。
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
思い切った気を。いや、右でね、
To the
打てる
plate
気がし
now,
なかった。
Chipper Jones, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper.
配球
Two
が
away.
ねうまいんよな何でも
Ready for another chance? Jason Giambi, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a
うま
slider
いんか
that's
わからんけど
inside, 1
俺
and
らの
0.
すごい苦手なパターンで攻めてくる
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2 and 0 now. Now the 2-0. 3 and 0 now.
No
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And right into the shift. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. At the plate, Stan Musial. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Ohtani, and the inning is over. There's Robbie Cano now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bass scoops it up, and a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
ダメだ
Digging in now, Joe Mauer. No hits to this point. Seaver peers in. First pitch on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2 and 0 now. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2 and 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
タイミングが合わへん
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And look at Giambi fish that one out of. So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tom Seaver. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Pickoff move to second. Runner's back. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Standing in, Bass. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. What the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right.
No.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep to right center. Judge is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll... So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Justin Bour is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Justin Bour.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Got him. Stepping into the box, Oral War. He's run a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Little chopper back his way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Striding into the box, Jason Giambi. He singled his last time up.
惜しい。俺完封されそうや。
Matt Kemp will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Chipper leads off first with 1 away. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Ready for another shot now. Mike Piazza. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is there and he'll make.
やばい。こっから逆転無理や。
Here's Albert now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bottom of the 9th, third baseman, Albert Pujols.
打たれますね。俺はチャップマンのが好きやけどな。でもヘイダーの方が使ってる人は多いイメージがある。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Jones up the middle. And a high throw to Pujols, but he's able to hang on for the first out.
クイック
So
か。
here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ground ball right into the shift. And he is out on the tag. Next up, the two-way Japanese import,
Ah,
Shohei
そうなんや。
Ohtani. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it.
あ、チャップマン結構いいよね。たまに真ん中投げちゃうけど。
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up.
仕切り直そう。あ、本当だ。あんま減らなくてよかった。ちょっとトイレ行ってやります。チャップマン結構いいよ。なんかね、思ってる以上に打たれないよ。意外に。あ、オリジナル選手ってこと？ちょっとトイレ行ってまた試合します。シージの話か。シージはやんないからわかんないけど。スピード90がいないんだよな。 メッツ。よし、朝にしよう。FIFA 体験版出てるやろ。まだやってないんやけど。俺も FPS か。面白いけどさ、めっちゃ疲れるよねあれ。2、3回やったら満足してしまうんやけど。ちょっとやるには面白いけど、何回もやろうとはなかなか思わんかな。あ、本当？昨日か今日か、昨日かな。多分出てると思う。俺もダウンロードしたんやけどまだやってない。サバシア対ハメルス。あと最近はちょくちょく NBA 買ってからバスケットやってる。なかなか面白い。うわ、ベジータやん。
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. It should be a good Diamond
めちゃめちゃ
Dynasty
うま
matchup
くなかっ
tonight
た今の
between
ベ
the
ジータ。
Conquerors and the Aliens. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up.
どこ行った？
Mejia has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track.
あさっての方向行った。
Stepping in, Worrell Four, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Or
The windup and the 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Unable
イ
to
モー
get
タ
the
ル軍
bat
団
around
の
in
後の
time, and the count
これは
evens at 2-2.
気が楽や。
Back up the middle.
パー
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. In there, strike one. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in
Nice
fact, as
throw.
he'll just hang on to it. Shot toward right center.
No.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
batting fourth.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. Here comes Junior. A ball and no strikes. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball two.
not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone.
No, I got you.
Oh, look at the dive. Got him.
He's out.
あ、一応買うつもりではいる
Here's
けど、
Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
多
of the
分
first.
そこまではやんないかもし
The
れない。
shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Steve Finley.
Center
Ready to
fielder,
deliver. Here's the first
Steve
pitch.
Finley.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Sabathia is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1,
Oh,
limiting
no.
the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting
So
third.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the power-hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
頑張るサバシア。
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss at a sinker.
So striding in,
あ、
Robinson
セカンド
Cano
むずいよ
will
ね。
get
オ
to
リ
take
ジナル
his
選
first
手
cuts here.
じゃなかっ
Second
たら、
baseman.
Swinging a ball
こい
line
つや
down
っ
in
て
the
いうの
left
はい
field
ないよ
corner.
ね。
But this is going to get foul. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try to keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has worked.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
1-1 the count now. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 the count.
あ、ベッツ全然打てなかったってこと？打撃がダメなのかな。
2-2. Popped
ナイ
up.
スボール。
Goldschmidt is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
ロビンソンもね、
So
パ
bases
ワー
are
よ
empty
ね。
here
結
with 2
局
gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
去年
That
俺
one
セ
stayed
カン
too
ドアル
low
トゥーでずっ
apparently.
と使ってたけど。
Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So coming to the plate, CC Sabathia. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning.
てか本当にこれ打てない、自分
Leading
が打
off
て
the
ない選手
inning,
本当打てないよ
J.D.
ね。
Martinez. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Martinez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Count is
2
2
balls
and
and a strike now. Popped him up.
まあわでこのベジータ本当うまくね。
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez.
ここが
Luis
Now the first
Gonzalez.
pitch from CC. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much bite on the
Ball.
sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Riding in, Ben
Second
Zobrist
baseman.
to try to make something
Ben
happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the
Zobrist.
second. Sabathia into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away.
確かに
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Oral 4. He reached on a single in his first try. Back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He gathers the throw. It's in time. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now.
ここ
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman. Alex Bregman.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
います
You
ね
know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Francisco Mejia.
Catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mejia.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Pujols is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting
Digging
ninth.
in, Paul Hamels. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
今の振ったか
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And the changeup is way low that time. To 2-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so...
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And it's gone as they add still another. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One out, nobody on. Hard hit toward the hole.
Nice
and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Joe Mauer. Ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. (0-2) to Joe Mauer.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Count remains full. The next 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He makes the play. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Correa
takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just missed with a breaking ball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. This with a slider. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Up onto the balcony and gone. Now to the plate, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Slider that just grabs the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he misses 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the corner and slicing foul. in. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Griffey waits on it, and that's the second
い
down
や
of
な
the
んか
inning.
ゴールドシュミットいいやつ感があるわ。
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. In there at the knees, strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Sabathia gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Lays off 2-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the...
危ね。
Now at the plate, CC Sabathia will start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the balls down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Come on.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Martinez has a read on
ノー
it.
ジャッジ。
2 gone. Now at the plate, Worrell Ward, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Luis Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Luis Gonzalez.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped high in the air. Sabathia to take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Stepping in, Francisco Mejia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Out.
Snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Zobrist, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Paul Hamels, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Justin Upton is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 10, Justin Upton.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Drilled to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Tony Sipp takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Albert now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. This is 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Bregman has it, and now a jump throw against his body. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. We'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard back up the middle. Zobrist is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Judge.
But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Steve Finley. He went down on strikes last time up. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that.
コントロールの良さ。
Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Gary Sanchez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Wade Trinan comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
No. Yeah,惜しい。
Swing and a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now in the box, David Robertson. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Shohei Ohtani will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ohtani.
There's the ball swung on and hit high and deep
Ah,
down the
Shohei.
left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. Here's big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
この確定歩き。ナイス。
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Trevor Hoffman will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Gary Sanchez is also into the ball game, and he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it.
Now catching.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So digging in now, Luis Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Luis Gonzalez.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Luis Gonzalez becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he got him.
ナイスオフマン。
Leading off the inning, Oral War, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. As they
連敗街道。
coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr., who was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Zobrist. On the first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3.
ああ、ナイストレートに異様に強い人とかいるよ
They'll
ね。
need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
一回それしようと
Taken
思った
outside
時あ
for
ったけ
ball
ど、
1.
逆に打てんようになってしまった。
2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Gone! Ready for another chance? Francisco Mejia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
やばいやばい。俺も変な空気が流れてきた。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Lindor shading to his right. 1 out.
僅差で。
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Trinan.
いやでも
He's
負け
getting
る
his
と
first
きは
plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off
難
the
しいよね。
bench just a little bit ago. Shohei Ohtani will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he takes ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Pitch is popped up. Pujols in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 1, shortstop.
Outfield in the no-doubles defense, now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
あるね。それはあります。これやたらこの試合正面打ちまくってるよ。
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. 2 out, nobody.
ああ、でもそういう試合あるよね。それはあると思う。
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Steve Finley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he strikes him out as well.
やたらヒットにならんときね。
Felipe Vasquez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Leading off for the Conquerors, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
The 0-1 on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
近いぜ。
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Cano awaiting the 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away
あ、
now.
ほんまにすごいな。
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. This is popped up. Vasquez over to his right.
結構やってるんやね。
But it's the third baseman who gets there to make. So striding forward now, Steve Finley, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
外人の
The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Junior's in pursuit. He's got it 1 away.
あ、そうなんや。
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fernando
アジアでワン
comes on here looking to get the
1位
final
と4位
2
か。
outs and earn the save.
やるな。
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Lindor is up with it. On to Albert at first, and this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. CC Sabathia.
てか韓国人プレイヤー多いよね、やたら。ベリンジャー。終わった。シャーザー全然高鳴ってるやん。まだ GG まあいいや。お、いいやつ。ナイスベジータやったな。高っ。いや、打たれるとき本当あるよね。俺も今シーズンかな、最初の5戦ぐらいめちゃめちゃ打たれたよ。びっくりするぐらい。マウはひどくね。最初だけか打ってたの。全然打てんようになっとる。やっぱこれやが。それね、それ。もうピッチングはもうどこ投げても無理なやつ無理やもんね。翔平。うん、これや。下がるの待ってる。今日アップであるんかな。今日はないんかな。ブレグマンにホームラン打たれたわ。いや、ストーリー、パワー、右ピッチャーのパワーが80になったらさ、スタメンよな、こいつ。今日はないんか、さすがに。ストーリーダイヤならんかな。今何気にクルーズ使いたくてレンジャーズ集めてるんやけど、何気に集まってる。1個いらん。来週か。ストーリー上げてほしいね。今日も打ってたよね、ストーリー。34号か。やりよるわ。1、2、3、4、5、6、7。違う。1、2、3、4、5、6、7。 本当に？じゃあやってよ。ありがとう。ナイスです。これストーリーワンチャンないかな。っていうか今のさ、この終盤に打つやつって間違いないよね。前半打ちまくるんじゃなくて、この9月に入ってからマチャドとかさ、結構打ってるし。4時ぐらいか。そういう選手はスターになりそうな。あ、ちょっとずつ上がってる。4400。めっちゃ上がってるな、ストーリー。4時か。待ってよ。もう一試合やろうかな。さあ、ドナルドソンあんま出てなくない？インディアンス行ってから。出てるんかな。ベルトレ。そうだ、もう一試合だ。勝ちに行こう。ちょっとトイレ行ってからやります。 よし。このルクロイか。ウッド顔。アンドハー・バーティスタ。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Conquerors and the Aces. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Japan, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation.
Smokes this one into deep center field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Worrell Orr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Paxton has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do that.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Ready, here's the first offering. Shot weakly to the left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So we're runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here comes Junior. Strike.
Junior.
Go.
Started to throw to third, but he'll come home. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Right side hit hard. Ramirez showing off his range. The tag, and he is out. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Blue tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Standing in, Bobby Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A ball and no strikes. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside off the plate. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Martinez coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Ramirez.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Is a ball below the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, J.D.
Drilled to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now batting, Robinson Cano. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Dick is there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Third baseman.
Here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Mauer. And he makes the throw to first. Andujar is retired, 2 down now. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Judge will get there, and he. So here's Joe Mauer.
Leading on for Japan.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Joe Mauer.
And that one just missed outside. Missed with a breaking ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Into the box now. Felix Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Popped him up. Baez calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Andujar moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A bouncer to the left side, played on the backhand. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, James Paxton. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And a half-hearted swing there. Standing in, Worrell Orr. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Bautista will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out number 1. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Judge is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Plays off 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp ground ball to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. And they'll escape danger here after. Here's Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the
Leading off the
first
fourth
pitch.
inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting. Second
So
baseman.
striding in, Bobby Dick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
1-0.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pulled toward right center field.
On the run is Griffey.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He popped out in his first
Jose
trip.
Ramirez.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Ramirez, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not.
And he will get there to make the... Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Cano aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in a former batting champion catcher, Joe Mauer. Gary Sanchez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A little bouncer. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left.
マジか。
Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Felix Hernandez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses ball 1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols.
Nice.
They'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Striding in, Miguel Andujar. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Popped up. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Bautista. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Popped him up. Lindor will put this one away and decide. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a ball 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now. Two and 1 now. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Worrell Orr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Baez is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols has bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
2-0 now. Left side of the infield into the shift. And that's the first out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-1 to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hernandez looks in. Here it is on 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked.
And the throw is in time to get it. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
1安打。
Lays off again, and
いや
it's
俺もめっちゃ
2-0.
接戦なんやけど。
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's Robbie Cano now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Matt Kemp will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Kemp on at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball stays outside. Kemp runs high in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Hot shot down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Stepping into the box, Felix Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Dick takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy.
Second baseman, Bobby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
On the ground to third. And the throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep X.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Nice.
Here's big. Aaron Dylan Betances been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Knocked him up. Dick is there.
Now playing left field.
He's got it one away. Now to the plate, Worrell Orr. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He misses inside with that one. Ball one. One out, nobody on.
Number 24.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High chopper to third. And that's the second out. Into the box, Albert Pujols. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Up high in the air. Baez has a play. And that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. High and deep to right. Judge looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Riding in once again, Jose Bautista. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level. No balls and 1 strike. Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. Back goes Kemp, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
あ、おまかせさん、久しぶり。
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
一応買うよ。19。
I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bautista at third with nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
いや、惜しい。
0-1 the count.
ああ、あんまウィーケンはやんないかもしんない。
Hit down the third baseline.
けど一応
But
買う
this
って
will
いう
wind
の
up
と
a foul ball, strike two. Here it comes, 0-2.
体験版やった？もう出てるっぽいんやけど。
Now batting, the
俺
pitcher,
はまだやってないけど。
Ellen, the Kansas.
2-4か。悔しい負けやな。
Nelson Cruz come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nelson Cruz.
Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway.
いやー、それはない。
Slow roller left side. Or has it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired.
あ、本当にもっさり感が増してるんや。
Now
Brad
pitching.
Hand enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Martinez. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Robinson Cano, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hand, a 6'3" left-hander. He throws a four-seam fastball. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. And this is low, ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, two balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind it to count 2-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is there, two
いや、
gone.
いいけんね。時間をすごい取られるじゃん。
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bautista is
19も
there,
ず
and
っと
he'll
やる
make
の
the
は
catch.
しんどいなと思ってさ。
Here's Javier Baez, who could really use a
あれ
knock
さ、
here
一回やっ
over
ちゃ
3 in
ったら
the
さ、
game so far.
結構中毒性あるやん。
Coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside.
なかなかやめれないって
Win
いう
would
か。
belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. That's inside. 2-0.
魔力にかかってしまう。
The 2-0 on the way.
おい、どう
It's
だ
laid off of for ball number 3.
Yeah, well, down two. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher.
や
as
めりゃ
that's
いいん
in
だ
for
けど
strike
ね。
one.
あれ、報酬がさ、いいけんやんないと、
Hit to short. Lindor is there.
強い選手
First,
集まんないし。
Rodney has himself a leadoff ground out to start the ninth.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Bobby Dick. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
なんかロドに
Bases
いか
are
ん
empty,
な。
one man out. Trevor Hoffman comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
うん、そうやね。半分ぐらいがいいよな。
Hit back up the middle.
ほんで一番悪いんよあれさ、中途半端にやってもあんま意味ないってことやね
Two
んか。
gone here in the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here
10
in the
勝ぐ
ninth.
らいしたらさ、
1-0
めっちゃいいパック聞かしてほしいよね。
He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
振れ
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
20試合ぐらいがいいよな
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit to first. Pujols
Nice.
has it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is...
FPS 系はやんないね。なんていうの、嫌いじゃないけど、ずっとできないっていうか、すぐ疲れちゃうよね。目と満足感が。あ、これって来てるんかな。マンシー。まだ来てないんか。あー、ポジションだけか。ストーリー上がってほしかったな。あー、なるほどね。くそ、細かいアップデートやったな。てか、リンドはやっぱ打てないわ。ここもストーリーでいいな。ああ、ちょっとだけ変わってるんか。あら。ああ、日本語版はないんだよね。でも、日本語マニュアルみたいなのがあって、サイトなんやけどさ、ザ・ショーの公式で、全部一応日本語の説明みたいなのはあるから、困ることはあんまないよ。ただね、課金、このゲーム内の通貨を金で買うのがね、海外のアカウントじゃないとできないっていう不便さはある。日本のアカウントだったら課金ができん。それぐらいかな。ゲームプレイに関してはそんな日本語版はないけど、あんま困ることはない。もう最初から課金して強いチームを作りたいっていう人だけが北米赤とか作ってやんないといけないっていうめんどくささがある。無課金でもね、シーズンとか、なんていうんやろ、まあ結構めんどくさい、これしたらこれもらえますよっていうのがあるんやけど、めんどくさいけど、気長にできる人は、全然無課金でも楽しめるよ。でも日本人多分基本みんな無課金でやってると思うよ。あんまりいないと思う、課金してる人は。まあ、ただいいところはね、長くすればするほどとりあえず強い選手は集まるって感じかな。うん。試合すればするだけ。 そうそう、イベントとかさ、試合数こなせる人やったらとりあえずある程度選手とかは集まるよ。うん、結構おすすめっていうか、野球ゲームだったら一番おすすめだね。特にメジャーが好きだったら面白いと思う。ただね、そうそう、最初難しいから、そこをね、乗り越えたら面白くなるんやって。最初ね、日本の野球ゲームと全然なんか、全てにおいて違うから、そこをある程度操作をちゃんと、あの、できるようになったら面白い。けど最初はほんとね、パワープロとか日本のゲームやってたらめっちゃむずく感じると思う。けど、慣れたらこっちの方が楽しいって思う、俺は。ペレス。なんて言っても座ショーのね、一番面白いのは、オンラインじゃなくてオフラインやからね。オフラインはほんとこれ神ゲーやと思うよ。フランチャイズって言って、一つのチームでやっていくやつとか、超楽しいっていうか。俺も最初、昔そればっかりやってたから。マウアーもダメになってしまった。そうやね、結局。でも結構フランチャイズするために買ってる人、まあでもフランチャイズやったら毎年買う意味がなくなるもんね。1個持ってればできるっていうか。テキサスホールド。ああ、プロスピ。でも、やって、まあ、ハマったらやけど、一番面白いと思うけどね。100マイルの速球と、変化球とストレートのギャップにびっくりすると思う。シャーザーも打ってくれんな。ペレス、ジミーさん。うわ、こいつないんや。 119。こいつが高いんか。いや500で買おう。ソファーソファーとスプリングス。こいつか。あ、これはいいか。出直しですね。ちょっと戦力を変えて。あ、何打っちゃったんかな。マジか、調子良かったよね。あ、クルーズを入れていく。そしてリンドアを売る。リンドはいくらで買ったんかな。34,550。49。これ地味にさ、35,000ぐらいの選手買って売って買って売ってしたらちょっとずつ儲かるよね。これぐらいで売れるでしょう。40。いや俺も今日めちゃめちゃ打率下がったと思う。全然打ってない。これで見れるんか。7本7本5本5本4本6。この辺は打ちまくってるんだ。これ負けた。うん、今シーズンスタートした時はもう打ち合い5試合ぐらいやってほぼ全部打ち合いだって。今日ほんともう接戦、ずっと接戦。2割1分9厘。いや俺も低いと思うで。2割4分1厘。あ、ほんまにイモータルピッチ当たったらもう打てんようになってしまうわ。 強いピッチャー来たら強いピッチャー来たらさ、ジャッジがうんこになるよな。もう三振の山になる。間違えた。スピード系か。そうけどジャッジ一発があるから右のギャロよね。あとこいつだけ。いやー、打ってください。4800。一個もないっておかしいよね。ああ、ロフトン結構高いね。あ、クーニャ。ショートストーリーでいこうかなって思ってる。で、まあ能力が下がってるときはもうしょうがなくこれバイエズ使って。ストーリー足が速いのもいいんだよな。バイエズも結構速いな。あ、そうなん、9勝でくれるんや。900いったらバトルロワイヤルやな。今3勝で終わってるからやっていく。今日はこの辺で終わります。ブリッドさん、逆襲してやりましょう。また反撃や。大津です。ありがとうです。またよろしくお願いします。